So I was in Schenectady, downtown Schenectady the other day to get my criminal background check, my fingerprinting done, because I'm going to Korea to teach English. And that's just required in the documents. And then I had to run some errands. I had to go to the bank so that the check that I had to pay with wouldn't bounce. And I had to go to the post office. So I went to the post office first because it was on the way. And went in, mailed my package, and I came out and I had to Google Map on my BlackBerry how to get to the bank because I'm not familiar with downtown Schenectady. So I had a couple minutes left on the meter. I was just sitting in the car. It wasn't running. And this guy starts trying to talk to me through the car. And so since the car wasn't running, I couldn't put the window down. I just stupidly opened the car door, and I just assumed he's asking for directions, because the first thing he says is, "Are you familiar with this area?" And I said, "No, not really," because I never went into the city, even when I lived here permanently before college. And he said, "Well, people around here aren't very nice. They don't like to give money." I'm like, "Oh, great." He says, "I need money to take the bus." And I said, "Well, how much is the bus?" He said, "It's about $12 for Trailways." So I started digging around my purse, and I give him some change. I said, "This isn't even my car, this is my mom's car. I'm pretty broke myself. But even if I wasn't broke, I probably wouldn't have given him anything." So then he says, "Alright, well, maybe somebody else will give me some money, help me out." I said, "Yeah." I just closed the door. But then I realized, after he had gone away and I was driving, that he was probably a meth addict. The scars on his face, scabs on his face and things, like, I mean, I don't know too many meth addicts, but it just seemed like, I felt bad initially. Like, I shouldn't have given him the money, because he's just going to go and spend it on drugs. I mean, I probably gave him maybe $1 at most, but still. And then I thought, well, I should have told him, you know, there's Ibogaine, this treatment as a cure for addiction, and you go and you trip for like 5 days, and then the synapses or dopamine receptors in your brain that usually react to your drug of choice will be inhibited, so you can really get off your addiction. But then I thought, there's no way, if he's begging for money just to get high again, that he can afford an Ibogaine treatment. And then I felt really bad because I realized that there was nothing that I could have said or done that would have helped this guy. And there's so many more people out in the world. 1.3% of the population is addicted to drugs, and has been, since like the beginning of time. And just for a second, his desperation became my desperation, and I understood. I mean, after 3 years of fighting the war on drugs with SSDP, I never came face to face with the real problem like that. So it was a really eye-opening experience, and I just wanted to share it with you guys.